freezer meals have saved the day or saved the dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, Rebecca Combs, contributor to the website Foodable TV. And some things that you wouldn't necessarily think freeze well, turns out they do.
Right, and I mean, it definitely does save you when you're in a pinch because you can make it ahead.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah.
Take it out, heat it up. And you've got a great recipe this morning. What are you doing?
I am doing eggplant parmesan, and this is a recipe I learned while I was in Italy from an Italian chef, and kind of my version of it.
Okay.
So, first, what you have to do is prep your eggplant, and as you can see, I peeled off most of the skin, but left some of it on there.
And you used the easy tool to
Oh yeah,
very easy.
Well, yes, because if you are confident in your knife skills, you can go right ahead and slice it.
Yeah,
but
good luck.
if you value your digits like I do, I use the mandolin, and you just want it really, really thin.
Okay.
So then you soak it for 2 hours in salt, and then you fry it.
So like in salt water?
Just plain salt. You just drizzle salt.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, and that gets all of the...
Drizzle salt on it, and then you let it sit there for 2 hours?
Yes, and then it turns out like this. So then if you don't want to do that and cut time, you can grill it or you can roast it.
Okay.
But trust me, frying tastes better. So then for the marinara sauce, I have 1 can of roasted tomatoes, and I did basil and then just a dash of red pepper flakes.
Okay.
So then, Tim, you want to have the honors?
Yes, ma'am.
Squeeze the juice of half of a lemon in there.
Okay.
You got it?
Lemon in there. I don't think I would have done that. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So that just, I mean, kind of brightens
A
it
little
up.
zest.
Yeah, exactly. So then when we start layering, we just do a little bit at the bottom of our little pan here. And this is a square pan, so if you want to do, 9 by 13, you could double it, or you could make little individual ones.
And you don't have to grease the bottom of it?
No, not at
Really?
all. So then with these eggplant, you just kind of layer them like that.
It's
I
almost,
see.
yeah,
Okay.
kind of a lasagna-ish
Yeah, go
idea.
for it. Exactly. You kind of have that same
Right.
concept.
But no meat in this one?
No, but you could do meat on the side. But eggplant's really meaty, so you don't really need. It holds up a lot on its own. So
And you
then,
do cheese in the middle, or you're just doing the tomato and the eggplant, tomato, eggplant?
No, we'll definitely do a little bit of cheese, but not a lot.
Okay.
So you do another layer of the tomato. Then I'm just going to tear off the basil. So, and then.
And you know what? A lot of us grow stuff like basil in the yard because it looks pretty, but I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, well, here you go.
Yeah.
Here's the cheese.
what kind of
and
cheese you
then
got?
I have goat cheese, and then I have Parmesan. So
Okay,
you
we're
just
just
do
sprinkling?
exactly just a little bit on top.
How's that?
That's
Is that
perfect.
good? Okay.
And
We're
then
doing Parmesan too, or are we doing that at the end?
no, we'll do Parmesan.
We're both. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
And so then you just keep layering and make sure you alternate your layers with the eggplant, and until you run out. And that's it.
And you bake it for how long?
400 for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Could you freeze it before you bake it, or which one do you want to do first?
You could freeze it before you bake it, or you can do all these steps like the day ahead, and then actually put it together the day of.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to freeze it, stick it in the freezer, and then just take it out and stick it in the oven later.
Exactly.
Now, the other recipe that you're kind enough to share with us is a soup, like a vegetable soup. Are you kidding me? That freezes?
It does. It freezes wonderfully, and you can add meat when you reheat it the next day.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. So you
Good
just
idea.
use all those ingredients right there.
All right, Rebecca Combs, thank you so much. You can find these recipes on our website, myfoxdfw.com. Also a link to her website, too. We'll be back.